Only a McGuinty Liberal would think that the best way to celebrate Canada Day is with a tax increase. But that's just what will happen this year in Ontario, where the Harmonized Sales Tax, or HST, will come into effect on July 1st. By combining the 8% provincial sales tax with the federal GST, the Liberals are touting their new HST as a magic elixir to create jobs and reduce costs to business. They claim they're cutting other taxes. They claim our economy will be more efficient. Businesses will pass along the savings to consumers, and they claim there'll even be checks in the mail. But to many people, the HST will instead amount to nothing more than another tax hike from a government addicted to tax hikes. Affected will be goods and services, including many essentials, like our fuel and hydro bills, which are not currently subject to provincial sales tax. Taxes will rise to 13% on the following items: hydro, home heating fuel, gasoline, vitamins, internet service, mutual fund fees and financial services, condo fees, airplane, train and bus tickets, funerals and estate planning costs, home renovation and repairs, lawn maintenance and snow removal, golfing fees, bicycles, bicycle safety equipment, gym memberships, trips to the veterinarian, and haircuts, just to name a few. On the gasoline alone, be prepared to pay an additional 8 cents a litre, according to the Canadian Taxpayers Federation. For an average family with an average car, that's at least $250 more every year, just for gasoline. Opposition members of the legislature have an obligation to speak up for those who will be hurt by this government's policy. That's what we in the Ontario PC caucus are doing, and will continue to do when it comes to this new tax. We also have an obligation to hold the McGuinty government accountable for its repeated and flagrantly broken promises not to raise taxes. Just before the provincial election in 2003, Mr. McGuinty signed the Taxpayer Protection Pledge, promising in writing that he would not raise taxes without the explicit consent of Ontario voters. Since that time, he's introduced the health tax, what amounts to a backdoor energy tax, taxes on electronics, plastic bags, and now the HST. And even after all of those new taxes on Ontario's families, the McGuinty government faces a record deficit this year of nearly $20 billion and plans to continue borrowing more money than it takes in for many years to come. After years and years of overspending, even in good years, we are borrowing more than $2 million an hour of every day. By 2012-13, the provincial debt will have doubled under Premier McGuinty's watch. With the introduction of the HST, Provincial Ministry of Revenue staff will be transferred to the federal government. In March, during question period, I asked the government to explain why these provincial tax collectors would be receiving up to 6 months severance when they wouldn't be missing a day of work or pay. We still haven't received a satisfactory explanation. With all of that spending, it's no wonder Premier McGuinty thinks he has to keep raising taxes, but he should at least be clear about his intentions. As I recently asked in the Ontario legislature, the next time he offers the people of Ontario his solemn pledge on taxes, who on earth will believe him? Canada Day offers many things to celebrate, but the HST is not one of them.